All right, man, I'm just gonna dive right in, man, and let you guys know what's going down in these gaming streets about Sony, greedy, grimy, lockdown exclusive, backdoor, scheming, shady company. Now, see, this right here is the lowest of the low, right? This right here is beginning to be too much. Like I said before, guys, it's like every week or every other day is something else that comes out about Sony, right? This is the most shadiest company I have ever seen. I'm not talking about PlayStation. They're innocent. They just get caught up in the crossfire. I'm talking about the actual company, the CEOs, you know, the big bosses. These idiots done an exclusive. They did an exclusive deal for Forspoken, and they only are going to put it on PS5 and PC and push PS4 out of the way. You see what happens? You see what happens when you don't complain and when you don't step up? Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths do not get fed in this gaming industry. These Decepticons have replaced PS4 for PC because they know that's where the bread and butter is now. They know that's what the new generation is now. But it doesn't make any sense not to bring this game out on PS4 when that is the market leader. That is the reason why you are the market leader, because of PS4, bro. Come on, like, come on. Can I get a witness? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Bro, they just X'd PS4 out of the equation. No more, it's no such thing as PS4 Pro anymore. Just throw it in the garbage, go pawn it, sell it. It's no need to even have one anymore. This is what they do to the Sony fan base. Like the Sony fanboys should definitely have something to say about this. Forspoken will not be on PS4 Pro. It's only coming in the PlayStation 5 and PC, excuse me. PC, Microsoft PC, and probably Apple iMacs or whatever, MacBook Pros, and PS5. So basically PS5 and PC. That's it. Cut the deck. There's no such thing as PS4. We forgot about them. We don't care. We're not going to listen to our consumers and our fan base. We don't care. We're moving ahead. We're going to leave you behind. We don't care if we sold 150 million to almost 200 consoles or PS4s. We don't care about y'all no more. And from the looks of this game, Square Enix have been doing these little exclusive deals with Sony for a long time, y'all. They have been doing this for a long time. I'm talking about these little backdoor deals that they be doing. These little scheming, shysty, shady little deals they have been doing. It was all starting to add up. It was all starting to add up to this moment right here. They're trying to replace PS4 with PC. That's why all of the exclusives are going there. And now I caught on to it before it hit the fan, and you guys are actually going to see what I'm talking about. They are swapping out PS4 for PC because that's the new wave. That's where Game Pass is. That's what Game Pass, and that's what PlayStation Plus Premium is, and that's where all the PlayStation exclusives are going. Even the new AAA bangers are going. Forspoken is. Why wouldn't that be on PS4? That game, don't get me wrong, the quality, that's a very high quality game. But for some reason, they did not put it on PS4. I cannot find it. It only says it's going to come out on PS5 and PC. Now that right there is a disgrace to the fan base. They should stand up for that. They should march. They should protest. They should definitely do something to stop Sony in their tracks, because this is starting to get out of hand. Like, come on, y'all. Like, really? First of all, y'all stealing from your fan base over $5 billion. You're doing these little backdoor deals. An extra 30% increase on DLC packs and digital games on the digital market. I highly recommend you guys stop buying digital anything unless it's a DLC. Don't buy no digital games. Don't support that stuff. Go to GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy, Target, wherever else, anywhere else but digital, because they are getting over on you guys, and their greed have completely took over. Now we see what they're doing. They feel like, oh, we're gonna double our money. We're gonna double dip. We're gonna do little cash grab remakes. You know, doing remakes Last of Us remakes, and we're not even gonna. That's another. If you think about it, that is another problem. Okay, they're gonna do a remake, right? They're gonna do a remake to Last of Us only for PS5, right, and PC again. It's adding up. Not Forspoken only on PS5 and PS5 and PC again. Now what's next? They're gonna come out with another. God of War. It's only gonna be on PS5 and PC again. Like I said, guys, once you think about PS5, you gotta think about PC. They're pretty much brothers, just like Xbox and PC is brothers now too. So they're all in the same bunch now. But now this is starting to add up to why they are doing this to their fan base, and they should really definitely stand up and do something, because they're getting backstabbed and portrayed left and right now by Sony. And you guys clearly see how grimy they are and greedy. It's all about business now. It ain't about gaming no more. Now, you guys thought I was crazy when I was talking about that before. It was like, oh no, man, we still believe in Sony, man. Sony still love their fan base. Oh, really? From the looks of it, they don't care about y'all PS4 boys anymore. And that is so sad, bro. They got over 150 million to like 200 consoles sold on PS, probably even more than that. That was like some old numbers I seen. There's probably at least 200 million consoles out there that's PS4. And you mean to tell me you're not gonna put Forspoken on there, a AAA banger from Square Enix? I have an issue with Square Enix as well. That is one shysty, shady company I don't even think I really want to support too much more. Like, they got to show me something that they're going to clean up their act, or I'm just going to stop supporting that company. Something about them I just don't like either. I'm like on the last little limb on giving them a break. I'm about to not give Square Enix a break either. I'm about to start going at them just as hard as Sony, because I'm really not liking these little shady little exclusive deals that they're doing. And now they're doing it to the PS4 fan base. You know why I stand up so strong for the fan base. Not so much the Sony ponies, but the actual fans, like the PlayStation fans, because they're being done wrong, bro. This is all wrong. This is not right. Come on now. Really? Y'all just who are you pleasing here? Because if you were just trying to please PlayStation fans, it will only come on PS5. Right or wrong. It will not be on PC as well. You know what I'm saying? And this game, from the way this game looks, it could have ran on PlayStation. It could run on PS4. Come on now. Look at Horizon. Look how beautiful that game looks. Even if it checkerboards, even if it's the developers are going to complain, well, it's going to be hard to develop the game for PS4, so it's holding PS5 back, and we want to move forward. How do you want to move forward and you're doing remakes? Explain that part to me. It's a AAA banger, yeah. Last of Us is a AAA banger. Come on now. I mean, earlier I gave that game its flowers, of course. I was complaining about, they were talking about they don't think that they can compete with Call of Duty. After I seen that remake, there's no hands down they can compete. Come on. I give them 10 stars across the map. They can compete with a new Call of Duty game. But this whole Forspoken thing, this has got me really heated and frustrated with Sony right now, all over again, bro. I was really trying to say, okay, maybe this might be a better middle hump day, maybe a middle of the week. Maybe they can change their act. Maybe they can get it together. Oh, it just never fails with Sony, bro. Like, I really thought this generation, they can calm down with doing all of this exclusive deals and DLCs and story-driven action RPG adventure games can kind of like, everybody can get a little taste of it now. They can have a big three. Sony can have something really good going right now. Now this game may not even do the numbers that they wanted to do, even if it does come on PC, because that 150 to the 80 million consoles out there that PS4 fans can't even experience this game. We gotta watch videos about it. Meanwhile, Game Pass is over here getting ready to eat They're getting ready to eat with that Call of Duty. Once that Activision deal goes through and all those Activision and Blizzard games come over, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragons, and all of these other games and RPGs coming over, and it's so many. I'm talking about the floodgates are open for Game Pass right now, and this is what Sony is doing. You're hurting your own fan base. PS4? Are you Decepticons crazy in these gaming streets? You didn't think Word was going to get it back around to me? Did you not think Word was not going to get back to me, or I wasn't going to catch what you guys were trying to do? Like clearly, bro, clearly they're trying to remove PS4 completely. They're trying to erase that whole generation right now today. From what I just seen, a AAA banger coming from Square Enix. You guys are trying to get bought out by Sony, right? From what I was hearing on these blogs and vlogs, Square Enix was trying to do a little some little backdoor deal, some little exclusive deal. They was trying to get bought out somehow. They're trying to work something out with Sony. Okay, so now, okay, cool, you buy them out, you can have the IPs and everything, that's cool, but wow, really, you're not gonna bring it on PS4, bro? Like, come on Sony fans with this one now. Fanboys, Sony ponies, come on now. You have to say something about this. This should be like the news headline right here, bro. Like, no, y'all can't let this one ride. No. They're gonna have to delay, and hey, we're gonna rethink that. This is an uproar. Did you see what happened when they were about to turn off networks to I think PS3 and PS Vita? They were about to turn off the marketplaces and just turn off all access to them. And then the fans stood up and they say, no, we can't do it. The fan base said, no, if we do it, they're gonna start supporting it, and they're gonna start protesting, and yeah, it's gonna get crazy. This is what you have to do to fix things like this. You don't let stuff like AAA bangers, you don't let that go. An indie game or something that you don't really know about. Forspoken, if it was just a regular little indie game that, a little card game or something like that, a little bootleg game, I wouldn't even worry about it. I'd be like, But bro, when I seen that game, and I was like, I'm looking, okay, this looks real interesting. This game, story driven game. This is what the fans been talking about. They want to see pretty much Starfield and another big time RPG come out. Well, we already know God of War is dropping this year. So God of War is dropping this year, but Forspoken is dropping next year in 2023. 2 AAA banger all RPGs that's coming out together. Oh, that's gonna be lit. What? It's not coming to PS4. Only PS5 and PC? Are you out of your mind? Wow. Like, I don't even know what to say. Bro, I'm trying to get the fan base to do the right things on both ends and understand that this is not right, because if someone has to speak up for what they feel what is right, and it's not enough content creators are speaking up for what's right. They're mostly console wars. It's like, I don't like that side. They don't like Xbox. They don't like PlayStation. Now they're going to be a console war and fanboys fighting left and right. But there's nobody's really speaking on what's right, what's really the problem here, and that's Sony. Those Decepticons up there just greedy, gobbling up all your money at like a buffet. They're just eating it all up right now. Spending all your money on their mansions and luxurious cars and clothes and trips, going to the Bahamas, feeding up, just playing you guys, pimping the fan base hard, bro. They're pimping the fan base so hard right now. And now you're gonna replace PS4 with PC and forget about the other 200 million probably consoles out there. Bro, there's no way I can let this ride, bro. I can't do it. I may make like 2 or 3 more videos about this. There is no way I can let this one ride right here, because I'm just feeling the pain and the hurt from the actual diehard fans. I'm talking about that, just the casual gamer, the one that doesn't care about console wars and being a fanboy. They just love gaming. This is what they do for a living. And you mean to tell me you're going to take that right away from them? Their happiness, their joy? They just had a hard days at work, and all they want to come home and play Forspoken. They can't play it because they don't even have a gaming PC, or they can't even find the PlayStation 5. And they're dying to play this game. And this is what you're gonna do? You think I'm gonna let this one ride, and this is just gonna coast right by me like la 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 la, like I'm not gonna touch on this story? Come on now, this is a big topic here. I think it's a big deal. And Square Enix whole thing, I'm really not feeling Square Enix right now. I let them slide. I kind of let them slide and coast by with the whole Spider-Man thing because of all the lockdowns and exclusive rights Sony had to Spider-Man. They didn't even put Spider-Man on the Avengers game on PC Game Pass. He could at least came to PC Game Pass. You know, I know you weren't going to put it on Xbox, of course, because you locked it down from Xbox, that's another $200 million you could have made that you so-called claim you want to be greedy, right? That's when I feel like pride and ego comes in, that you just feel like you're the best and you look down on somebody else. But now Xbox is competing. And if, let's say if this AAA banger doesn't do the numbers that they want to do, right? Will we have another incident where it comes to Game Pass PC? Because if this game doesn't do the numbers, we're going to have to come back to the same video now, and we're going to have to go over this all over again, because it will come back up. If it don't, they're already complaining. They're only selling like 8 to 10 million copies. What do you think we're only selling 8 to 10 million copies of certain AAA banger games. What do you think you're gonna sell if it doesn't come to PS4? Well, how many do you think gonna sell? 5 million? Maybe 6. I forgot. All the Sony fanboys complaining our AAA bangers. We want to support the developers. We want to pay $70 right per pop. We want to pay $70 per game, right? This is what they're saying in these gaming streets. They want to support the developers, right? If games have been I'm only pointing out a couple games that's only coming to PS5 and PC, but this is before that. The games that have came to PS4 and PS5, they weren't selling that great. If you're only selling 10 to 15 million copies, right, and you have, let's go ahead and round it off to 200 million consoles sold already, give or take, why is there only 10 million copies sold? So then that leads me, that has me to go back to this Forspoken whole situation right here. If you say you really want to support the developers, right? How does Sony want to support their own developers? You're gonna lock down Square Enix. They're doing some little deals, that shiesty deals, that I think Sony may have gave them a little more under the table money to make this deal happen just for them. This game maybe it was supposed to come to Xbox. You know, they have a long history of doing blocking rights, right? So maybe it was supposed to come to Xbox. So maybe that's where that extra $5 billion that they stole from their fan base went to. Anybody ever stop to think about that? That's crazy, bro. Like, these Decepticons are ruining their own brand single-handedly, day by day, week by week. You can only keep this toxicity up for so long. Sony is so toxic, bro. Like, it's just, they just brainwash the fan base is just brainwashed. I'm talking about, man, this is crazy that you can't even get a game to come to PS4? And you want to say you believe in generations? Are you crazy? Are you insane to even let that slip out of your mouth again? How do you so you believe in generations, but you don't believe in your own fan base? That's what you're telling me? So you're believing in the people that just dib and dab through Sony and PlayStation. They just come, in and out, and other little consumers. So you're relying on your digital sales and your DLCs and PC. They rely on this little side hustle money more than their own fan base. That's what this is now. This is a little side hustle trickery money that they're doing. They're poisoning all their fan base's mind out here. Everybody's brainwashed from the latest and greatest AAA bangers that they had in the past. Okay, they're still riding that PS4 and PS3 wave real hard. I'm talking about a typhoon up in here. They're riding that wave still. Okay, so now they're gonna take away PS4 to force everybody to be even more thirsty for the PS5. It's going to cause more controversy over the PS5 now because of the chip shortage, so that they can build up their sale and their fan base, because they got to take something away, right, in order to make people more hungry, because they're so greedy. So now they got to make up that $5 bill, right? Now the games may even go up to 75. They may say, okay, you want to sue? Now we're gonna make the games go up even more. They're gonna punish their fan base. Now that the new games drop, they may even go up to 80. They may jack it up an extra 10 or an extra notch, which is that will be hurting the fan base even more. The innocent bystanders that's getting caught up in this crossfire. But Forspoken, it should not be. We have to lose something to gain something with gaming, and this has been going on for years and years, man. They're hurting, like I said, man. They're portraying their own fan base for greed. Either Square Enix made this call or Sony made a call. We're not gonna bring it on. We don't want to make it. We're getting lazier and lazier. We were to do remakes. We were to take games off of PS4 because we want to pay. We don't want to pay for the developing, for them to pretty much develop two different games, one for PS4, one for PS5. And poured it over to PC. That would have been three different platforms, 3 different consoles, and even cloud gaming. This game should be on PS Plus Premium right now, man. Come on now. Square Enix could have did a deal like that. They could have gave up one AAA banger, just one to the fan base. I mean, I'm just feeling real bad right now for the PS4 fan base. Even the fanboys should have something. Sony ponies, y'all definitely better have something to say about this, because this is not right. They're taking away from the brand, and they're single-handedly just destroying PlayStation name by themselves. Like, they really should sell to Apple or Google, whoever. I think it was Google or Apple. Somebody wants to buy PlayStation, but I think they should sell, bro. I really think so. However, 100 billion, 200 billion, however much they need, bro, just sell. It's time for them to sell, bro. They're bringing the company down. It's not even tempting to me. If I had a choice between the Xbox Series X, the value that it comes with Game Pass, and a PS5 that comes with PlayStation Plus Premium or $70 price tag games, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go with the Xbox Game Pass, or even a built PC, bro. Matter of fact, you don't even have to. If you're gonna live stream games, if you're gonna get Game Pass, you don't even need to build your PC. You just need a pretty decent graphic card, probably, and an Ethernet cable, and a good power supply, and probably, good internet service. But you don't really even, if you got Game Pass, you really don't even need to build a PC, bro. I played on an old school laptop just to see how it plays, and trust me, bro, the laptop was not a gaming laptop, and I played Game Pass just fine on there, just fine. And then all the new services that they've actually been adding the services. Pretty much whatever's linked to Xbox Series X is pretty much in Game Pass now, so it's to speed up the connection and stuff. So from what I was hearing, so now you really shouldn't have a problem, and it actually loads up faster too. Now I don't know what they're doing with PS Plus. I think it's gonna pretty much stay the same. If it buffers, if it lags, it's kind of on you because of your service. So PS Plus, it's just I don't even know where to go with this anymore. It's just like so frustrating. But I think I'm gonna have to touch on this story a few more times before I really can get it out my system, because I just don't see how the Sony fans can let these Decepticons get away with this. And I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. So make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can stay updated on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these gaming streets. Thank you, and If you want to download Game Pass and PlayStation Plus Premium, I will leave the links down in the description below. Peace.